And this is SDI term 1312 for week 2 project assignment. And I think the focus on this particular assignment was for functions and loops. I feel I kind of did alright on these particular issues. I did stumble a little bit in the beginning with syntax errors. I ended up not assigning a certain math problem in my syntax, so that I ended up with a couple of infinity loops that kind of gave me a little trouble getting out of. But once I figured out what exactly I was doing wrong, it came together really nice. I think it was a little bit harder trying to get the function to perform the way I wanted it to. I'm so used to the console logs putting out all the information that when it was time to call the function, I wanted the console logs to actually be outputted, but I didn't know how to create a var to output all of the console logs. So I had to condense a lot of information to assign it to a variable and then output just that variable. Wasn't exactly what I wanted, but it did meet the requirement, so I guess that's a bonus. Yay me! I think that it'll help a lot in my future classes, just because creating loops and functions is just something, it's kind of like the building blocks of any program, especially when you're going to be expanding upon all of that. It's kind of like the addition and subtraction math. Not exactly sure how it's going to apply to my future life. Still not exactly sure what I'm going to be doing with all of this. I just find it really interesting, and I'm kind of digging it so far. Anyways, I'm pretty happy with how I did on this last assignment, and I think I got a really good grasp on how functions and loops work, especially running into those hurdles and then having to overcome them. So I guess I'll see you next week.